Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you hear any noise, they're building a house next door. Anyway, my name is Megan and I help freelancers build their businesses. The biggest struggle for freelancers, hands down, is landing clients. And if you can't land clients, then you can't make any money. Now, my students and I rely very heavily on LinkedIn in order to source leads and land clients, but that often leads to this question: what about other social networking platforms? In this video, we're going to compare LinkedIn to Facebook in terms of using direct outreach to land clients. And we're talking about using these platforms organically for free, okay? Not paid ads. If that sounds good, give this video a thumbs up and let's jump right in. All right, let's start with Facebook. Now, the way I see it, there are two main ways that you could use this platform to potentially land freelancing clients. You could contact people directly and you can contact company pages, and we're gonna go through both. Let's start with contacting companies. Now, I will, once in a blue moon, do this as a very last resort. If I can't get a hold of anybody, I will send a direct message to the company's Facebook page asking whoever manages that inbox if they can help point me in the direction of the right person. So in my case, because I'm a writer, I'm reaching out to the person on the Facebook page and saying, hey, can you tell me who manages your blog? The drawback here is that these companies are using Facebook to connect with their target audience, not to communicate with freelancers who are trying to sell their services. The person managing that inbox has no reason to care about you or help you, and a lot of the time, they don't even know what you're talking about, which is why, unfortunately, the majority of the time, this approach doesn't work. They don't even respond. What about the other approach, using Facebook to contact people? Okay, well, first you would need to know who to reach out to. You would need to do a search to find employees of that company, and very often people don't list their employers on their personal Facebook pages. Let's say you do find the right person to reach out to. So you're gonna send them a direct message. And because you're not friends, that direct message is going to go to the other folder on Facebook where they are very unlikely to see it. And even if they do see it, people don't generally respond very well to this, understandably. Personal Facebook pages are meant for personal reasons, not business. Taking this approach could actually land you in hot water because Facebook looks at this as spamming, and it's possible that your account could eventually get banned. If you're thinking, okay, that's easy to avoid, I'm just gonna create a backup Facebook account and use that instead. I get why you say that, but that's actually worse. In that case, you're going to be contacting your leads from a blank, new, inactive Facebook page, which looks even sketchier than contacting them from your real Facebook profile. In a nutshell, Facebook isn't designed for reaching out to leads as a freelancer, and currently there aren't really any hacks or workarounds that make this doable in any form. Again, I'm talking about organic outreach. I do have a video on running Facebook ads to get leads, so I will drop that link below if you want to hear my thoughts about that. Now, what about LinkedIn? LinkedIn is literally a social networking platform for professionals. That's what it was designed to do, help you form relationships with professionals. My students and I religiously use LinkedIn to source leads, which the platform makes very easy because it supports both Boolean and X-ray searches. I have videos on both of these methods, so I will drop those links in the description below. We then use LinkedIn to find the correct employees to connect with, and that's where the relationship starts. LinkedIn is the perfect balance between being professional, but also being casual enough that it's acceptable to reach out to strangers and strike up conversations and talk about possibly working together. That's what this platform is all about. So in this, context, LinkedIn surpasses Facebook by light years. The search function is far more robust, which means it's going to be easier to find the companies and the employees that you want to work with. And importantly, your leads are going to be a lot more receptive to you because, again, reaching out to a stranger on LinkedIn and eventually pitching your services isn't out of the ordinary, whereas if you do it on Facebook, it looks spammy as heck and can get you in trouble. Like I mentioned earlier, every once in a while, I will use Facebook, and again, this is when I'm feeling desperate. I will use Facebook and send a message to a company page. But the reason I don't dedicate time to it more or make it more of a priority is because it's unreliable. It doesn't really work. So, outside of that, I would encourage you 100% to focus on LinkedIn because you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck. If you need help mastering LinkedIn and building a flawless profile, I have a 55-page guide that will show you exactly how to do that, so I will drop that link below. And if you want to know exactly how my students and I land clients, then you might be interested in my program, Revenue Spark, the Client Accelerator. That link is also below if you want to go check it out. If you made it this far, it means you found this video helpful, and I would be so grateful if you could give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. If you have any questions, just drop them in a comment, and I'll see you next time.